good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Sampson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Salt drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Gone. Great catch. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Perfectly timed.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Brilliant shot there. And
hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Jaiswal from the south end. Misses everything. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Can't get that outside the ring field. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Nearly gets the edge. Sampson with a great delivery there. Oh, great shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Nice shot. Pierces the infield. Good pick up. Big chance. Wow, that's missed a lot. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early, and it was dispatched with ease.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. taken a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Doesn't beat the infield. It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Archer into the attack now from the north end. Loves them there. Hooked away, and that'll be a maximum. Oh, and a nice catch by the young lad in the crowd.
Awesome shot. Rocked onto the back foot and has unleashed a powerful hook shot up and over the outfield. Beautiful.
Yeah, it can be very... disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Gone. Superb catch. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
This is a great wicket to take. Just look to be building a solid innings and at a really good run rate. Perfect time to take a wicket.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away.
Archer shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Bold. Stunning delivery.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone... this skill level.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes.
The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
Tikshana from the south end. Great shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh boy, that is so close to leg. straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Power and precision in that shot.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Shepherd has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nice shot, but straight to gully.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Goes through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh my, that's racing away. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Sampson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will the bowler respond?
Couldn't get it through the field. Shepherd waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary. Sharma straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Good shot, a beauty.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum. 6th last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Full and good night. Just lent on that, didn't have to do much, and got 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
back foot. Super batting.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Got that away nicely. Drilled that one away. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Sharma from the south end. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that. No. Terrible shot. Misses everything. Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. How will he reply?
Wow, that's missed a lot.
The batting team are now 188 for 5.
Off the middle of the bat.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Gone. Great catch. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Nearly gets the edge. Hasaranga with a great delivery there.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Rana, the spinner, coming into the attack. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Caught. That's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Tried to go over, but it's gone straight to backward point.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to warmed up and stick around at the crease.
Is coming in at number 9.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Needs a direct hit. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Hasaranga from the north end. Doesn't beat the infield. Everyone's gone up. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Hasaranga has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Square cut, finds point, no run. David waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. kicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Nice shot, but straight to gully.
Short and crunched away. Only had to ease back onto the back foot and put it away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be four.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Oh, great shot.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Onto that early. That could be four.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Go through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for four.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Good shot. A beauty. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
Tichana to bowl the last over. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Oh, whack! Rocked back and pulled away for a maximum. Great shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
A fluent innings undone by a decent... good time.
Who's coming into bat at number 10?
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. And the innings comes to an end. Rajasthan will need 255 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Some adjustments to the field. Kumar coming in.
Oh, swings and misses on the first ball of the innings. Everyone's gone up.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Bowling fielders look really confident. Just might be a bit of a suspect review by the batter. I can't see this getting overturned.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty promising all round.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Got that away nicely.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Massive outside edge. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Thick edge. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Finds the edge. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, 10 off it. Rajasthan, 16 for 1.
An excellent over by the batter, but the bowlers just reined them in a tad.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Misses. How did that not hit? End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. Rajasthan, 19 for 1. Kohli from the north end. Hazelwood coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Drilled that one away. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will the bowler respond?
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
51 for 1.
moves made in the field.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Doesn't beat the infield. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Huge, that has flown.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Over, Rajasthan, a 37 for 1.
37 for 1.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Wow, power off the front foot, goes all the way.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Finds the fielder with that shot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Sampson got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes.
47 for 1.
Kumar from the south end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. End of the over. 4 off it. Rajasthan, a 51 for 1.
51 for 1.
terms. Great commitment. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Samson was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Big edge. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
The batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Sharma coming into the attack from the south end. Pandya, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the south end. Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball. Fine leg, no chance. And a great catch in the crowd.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Swept away but finds the fielder. Edge, but it drops safely. Over Rajasthan, 73 for 1. Hazelwood from the north end. Going with spin now. Great shot, just square of backward point. No one to stop it.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Good fielding out in the boundary. End of the over. 8 off it. Rajasthan are 81 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Massive outside edge. Let's just just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. How will he reply?
Edged, what a ball. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
The half century's in sight. More shots like that, and they'll be well on their way to 100.
That's the over. Rajasthan, a 90 for 1. Crack. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for 6.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You really can't bowl like that. It got what it deserved.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Smacks that away through the gap.
And that brings up the half-century.
Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
A big one. 12 runs out of there. Rajasthan are 102 for 1. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Power and precision in that shot.
And that brings up the 100-mile partnership for these two.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Over. Rajasthan are 110 for 1.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. A lovely shot. Just rocks back and puts it away.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
17 runs out of there. Rajasthan are 127 for 1.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads. That's the over. Rajasthan 138 for 1.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Edge, but it drops safely. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Quick onto that in the infield. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, with shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100's up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
Sampson has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Great shot. Pulled straight to backward square leg, though.
Well, they're giving the bowler no way to get back into the contest. Consecutive Massive sixes and now a four. Fabulous batting.
Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Well, this total was always going to be a challenge, going at 10 plus. They need to accelerate again to get close enough to the required rate.
Lovely bit of batting, brings up a brilliant 100. They've been in total control and made the bowlers work hard since ball one.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Somehow they need to stop the rot. That's 12 from 2, and someone is really looking in the mood at the moment.
Edge, amazing delivery. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Smacks that away through the gap.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy in getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
192 for 1.
David from the south. End.
Not many fielders left in the circle. The captain going very defensive.
Nicked it. Finds the edge. That's a confident appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. It'd be a huge swing of momentum.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Massive outside edge. Edged. David with a huge appeal. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this this one goes down as a fail.
Rajasthan Royals.
Nearly gets the edge. David with a great delivery there. Everyone's gone up.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Whacked away.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Thick edge. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
Have to go for it now.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Edged it. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And is coming into bat at number 7 for the Rajasthan Royals.
Jeez, timed that well.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right.
That's the match. It looked like too many runs were needed in that final over, and so it has proved to be. Great bowling, brilliant win.
Well, that was a very one-sided